Hey everybody, Robert here. I'm one of the founders of the Proper Golf Society. Today we're going to throw at you a new concept we put together called the Proper Golf Review. We're going to hit a couple of topics that we've been bouncing around with on Twitter and between ourselves the last couple of days, and I hope you enjoy it. I just got back from the beach. I'm unshaven, been driving kids around to camps all day. I'm exhausted, but this topic is big enough and important enough for us to devote some attention this evening. So the first thing we're going to talk about of three is Lamkin grips. All right, so if you didn't know, Lamkin grips are the greatest grips that have ever been created. The UTX, they have just enough tackiness, just enough cord, and just enough durability that, in my opinion, they're on all my clubs. New and old, retro, modern, vintage. I throw them on there. But if you didn't know, they were bought by Superstroke. So they quickly did away with the Lamkin UTX. You can find them on eBay for an exorbitant amount of money. A few Dick's Sporting Goods still have some in there. If you see them, grab them. They're a deal. They're like $10. But to me, no other grip compares. People are telling me on Twitter that Superstroke has a version of it out already, and I've already heard negative things about it. I don't know if I can even go there. So RIP Lamkin UTX. Okay, number two, we had a question on Twitter that Richie Bratton, longtime follower, threw at me. I'm going to pull it up here. Richie said, let's see here. Richie said, where would you host the first PGA Tour Proper Golf Classic sponsored by Etonic? And where would you draw the equipment line? I threw this one to one of our fellow founders, Brad. Brad answered it like this: TPC Twin Cities, feathery ball, steel shafted persimmon, no iron club after the Cleveland Vast Series. So there's your answer, Richie. I'm sure you'll enjoy that one. And then lastly, the biggest topic, topic three, can a plus handicap male golfer beat an LPGA tour player in tournament conditions? There's no way. We've been talking about this for 2 days on Twitter. It comes up every once in a while. So we're going to use one of our followers, Quaalude Aberg, whose handle is 28 ounce porterhouse. So I don't know whether to call him Quaalude or porterhouse. But he, I think in jest, was saying he's a 3.6 and that he would have her closed out by the 15th hole at Riviera, where the U.S. Women's Open is being played this week. So we're going to devote just a second of our time to that and then close this thing out as a quick, golf review that we're trying for the first time. So if you don't understand how handicaps work, handicaps are related not to your score for the par for the course, but for the course rating. So the USGA rates all courses. I'll make an easy example. If you are a 2 handicap and the course rating is a 74, you on average shoot 76. Okay, that brings you down to the 474 score. If you're a plus handicap of 2 and the course rating is a 74, you on average shoot a 72, okay, or even par. You're not shooting a 70 every time on a 72 when you're a plus handicap. So let's take Riviera here for a second. It is a 76.3 course rating. So if you're a 3.6 handicap, like Quaalude Aberg says, okay, you're going to shoot on average a 72.7 over par. It's a 71. So you're going to shoot 1.7 shots over par on average from the tips at Riviera. So if you're going to sit here and tell me that you're going to stand on the tips with Nelly Corda under tournament conditions, with tournament greens, with no give me's, with no rake-ins, and you're going to play plus 3.6 golf from the tips against Nelly Corda, there is no way that you are going to win that match. Okay? The math just doesn't work out. So most of the people that are shouting on Twitter about it don't even understand how handicaps work. I know it's a little bit in jest, but just to set the record straight, the top female golfers in the world are professional golfers that play in tournament conditions all the time. You would be shitting yourself on the first tee box. There's no way you're going to make a 5, much less a 4 on the first hole at Riviera. And Nelly's going to hit it right down the middle. She's going to put a hybrid right on the green. She's going to make a 4 and be 1 under par, and you're going to lose by the 10th hole. Okay, remember that old story with Stephen Ames and Tiger Woods? It's going to look just like that. So if you think that you're a plus handicap at your home club and you're going to show up at tournament conditions at Riviera from the tips and play Nelly Corda and beat her, you have got another thing coming. So with that, I look forward to hearing your feedback on that. I'm going to close this out. It was just a quick check-in. We're calling it episode 1, the Proper Golf Review. Hope you enjoyed it. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on YouTube, the Proper Golf Society, and the same on Instagram. Check in with you guys later. Let me know what you think. Bye.